Next question is from Mason Burnt. What are the pros and cons of mass gainer protein?
Oh,
you're the stinky guy in the room now.
Yeah, dude. You know, they're not as
Worst
popular.
farts, dude.
They're not as popular as they used to be.
That's why, don't you think?
Oh, bro, you would light up the room if you had a lot of these in your diet.
So these are the ones that come in these huge canisters like this big, and like you take what
900 calories,
900 at least at a time.
This was a huge market in the 90s. Not so much now, but in the 90s, this was one of the big money makers. And you know, this I think Twin Lab Gainer's Fuel was one of the ones that was starting to be popular.
Is it Cyto Gainer or something like that?
Cyto Gainer, Heavyweight Gainer 900, that one still exists. Then Mega Mass came out, and what they would do is the number kept going up. I remember it was like the Mass Gainer Wars, so it'd be like 500 calories a shake, and then they're like 900 calories a shake. It got to the point where there were shakes that were 4,000 calories. How did they make that happen? They pack them full of carbohydrates.
Or you get like a bucket for a fucking scooper.
And that was the other thing. I remember the first time I bought Mass Gainer 4000. It literally looked like a paint bucket. And I'm like, oh my God, they fit 4,000 calories in a serving. And then I opened the lid and there was a scoop in there. I'm not exaggerating. It was that big. And it was like 6 servings in this huge bucket.
It's like a sand shovel.
Dude, I'd put it in the blender, turn it on, and it was like my mom's like old school high powered blender was almost gonna break. It was like, whoa. And no wonder. And then you have to add whole milk to the whole thing. So, all right, pros and cons. Pros, convenient, cheap way to get lots of calories. Cons, it's not the best. Yeah, it's not the best calories. It's a lot of maltodextrin and cheap protein typically. And food is better. Other pro, it's sometimes easier to drink calories when you're trying to force feed, I guess, yourself. If you're a hard gainer, I could see the value here. I think, though, you're probably better off buying a high-quality protein shake and then adding stuff to it.
Adding food, oats, fruit and berries, peanut butter, eggs, So my major con with these, because I went on a kick for a while with this stuff, is
when would you drink it, by the way? Before bed or in the morning?
Everything. I've set the alarm in the middle of the night. I drink it before workouts, after workouts, start my day, eat a meal, then do it. I mean, you name it. I have tried eating a mass gainer at different times of the day for whatever reasons, right? Or trying to maximize the absorption of it right after your workout. The thing that I noticed when I was doing it consistently is I've never been able to compare how my body responds when I get most, if not all, of my calories from real food. And being a hard gainer, when I would start calculating the shake up and I'm like, oh, well, 1,100 of my calories are coming from this, then I only got to go get 2,000 more calories in whole foods. I just never felt like I got the same results as if I ate 35 or 4,000 calories of whole foods. And so I got away from doing the mass gainers completely. I even said, I don't want to take a shake unless I have to, unless I'm missing my protein and it's late. And so now, like when I do shakes, it's always in the evening time. And it's only because I wasn't able to get enough protein intake from my whole foods.
Same here.
Then when I do it, I'm on a gain, I use oats, I use fruit, I use peanut butter, I use eggs, and I add it to that and make my own gainer shake. And I just feel like getting those whole foods blended up with this, 300-400 calorie regular protein shake gave me more benefits than these, dextrose loaded full of fiber 900 calorie plus shakes that just literally made me shit 30 minutes later.
Oh, dude.
Your stomach's just talking the entire day. I remember that, like with these shakes, it just would not resonate. And it was very loud. Like you could hear me like in class and just be raw. Dude, I have to run to the bathroom.
This is that story I told you guys a long time ago when I was 15 and I'm in the pool and I'm like, oh, the heavyweight gainer 900 hit me all of a sudden. And I ran out of the pool and get in the bathroom, and because my drawstring was wet, I couldn't undo it and basically shit myself. That's a true story.
Yeah.
And that's when I kind of swore off. I'm like, it's not going to make me gain mass.
Risk versus reward.
Yeah, this is not really working. Here's something. If you're a young kid, you're looking for the convenience, you're looking to save money, and it's hard for you to eat all the calories that you need to get in order to gain mass or whatever, just do this. Get a high-quality protein shake. You can buy whey protein now, very inexpensive. If you can't, Organifi makes good protein. We work with them. Take that, add whole milk, okay? And you want to add more calories, throw some peanut butter. Tastes great. and you've got extra protein, a little bit of carbs
And
from the
dry
and it's high
oats.
calorie.
Dry oats.
Dry oats
That
if you
was
want to add even more calories.
I used to throw a half a cup to a cup of dry oats blended up in there, and it adds
It actually tastes good.
Yeah. No, I loved it.